Yo, welcome back to another episode of For the Record, His and Hers. I am your host, Ace, here with my girl,
Jazzy J.
And you know we coming to you incorporated only by the hottest station in the P, 90.7, strictly hip-hop, WAZU, Peoria. Man, look.
We're back.
We back. Back at it like a crack addict.
Oh.
Out of rehab. Nah, man, we got some recensions to talk about.
Yeah.
We got, man, before we do anything, this fresh off the press. Congratulations to the Manual boys.
Yes.
State champs, 2A. You know what I'm saying?
309 of my city.
Hear me?
I get it.
Hear me? Peoria versus everybody.
Yes.
Everybody.
That part.
Everybody.
Bring the shirts back.
Bring them back.
Peoria versus everybody.
For real, right? Bring them back.
Bring them back.
But yeah, man, shout out to them. They went to Champaign. They did their thing. They brought it home. Congrats to Marvin. Congrats to the coaching staff. Devin, the principal, the whole school. You know, something for the city to smile about. Officially 2A champs, you know. Yeah, we got Max Crosby to get into.
Yes.
He's not a Raven.
No more. We told you last week that he was a Raven, and we take that back.
He's not a Raven. It was a joke. We'll talk about it. What else we got on tap? You know what I'm saying?
Not only that, we got NFL period, so you know, of course, it's free agency time. So we got Max Crosby and a few other players. Kyler Murray, Geno Smith all have new homes.
For sure.
Themselves as
you
well.
You actually predicted.
I did.
Kyler Murray.
Kyler Murray and Geno.
Yeah, you did.
I did.
You did that.
I did.
You did that. And we got Bam to talk about. We got Bam.
Y'all gotta chill.
We got Bam.
Y'all gotta chill.
I'm so glad we got two different perspectives. We can start there.
Y'all gotta chill on Bam. We gotta start back with the hometown. We gotta bring it back, like we said.
All right.
Shout out to Manual, Class 2A, state champions in Illinois. It's back home where it deserves to be. If I'm not mistaken, Manual has not won the state championship since 1997.
True.
So, yes, absolutely. Shout out to Manual. Shout out to the 309. Shout out to all the schools because Richwoods just got put out last week.
Yeah.
Central the week before that. So all our boys was, playing tough. But Manual did bring it home. They beat Quincy Notre Dame today, 60-55. It was a tough one. And we almost didn't get out of there. I was watching the game, and the last 2 minutes or so, the last 5 minutes, I'll say, we tried our hardest to get a game back. We came in at halftime with the lead.
See, I was there, so
you went to the game.
Man, I had me on the edge.
Yeah, I bet.
Edge.
You about to jump off the top riser?
What?
Because they was trying it. We couldn't get past half court. They was putting a full four-court press on us. We were struggling to get the ball. Once we got it inbound, we were struggling to get it past half court. And we tried to give Quincy the game back. We came within within one actually, of giving them the game back. So
killing me.
Yeah.
Killing me. But y'all did it.
But y'all did y'all thing. Y'all did y'all thing. Like I said, shout out Peoria, Manual, Class 2A state championships in Illinois, back where it belongs. Bring March Madness back to the Civic Center.
Man. Whatever needs to be done.
Whatever needs to be done. We talked about this. I said this last week. Bring March Madness back to the Civic Center. We need that energy. It was at State Farm, but we need that energy right here in the 309.
Definitely.
We got the talent right here that needs to be put on display in the city. I got a separate topic on that. Speaking of, we'll get into that maybe next week. But me and Jaron were talking about what could possibly help the Peoria basketball scene.
Mm-hmm.
His idea is that they should turn Richwoods into a prep school. Instead of turning Expo Gardens into a new neighborhood, living neighborhood, he thinks that they should turn that into dorms and make Richwoods a prep school. And, funnel kids in Illinois that way. Instead of us always leaving, like I said last week, going to Chicago and other schools to get the notoriety. That was his suggestion. My suggestion was it's as simple as just bringing back March Madness and those types of things that brought us the notoriety to begin with. I know it's not that simple. There's business to be had and whatnot. But that's my fix personally. What's your take?
I think bringing back the Friday night lights, that's one. Because we got the football scene on lock.
We got the football scene on lock.
No problem. You do miss those marquee games from the high schools. Like you got Central Maine playing on Tuesday night.
Mm-hmm.
You You got, you know, stuff that we used to do ain't there no more.
Yeah.
Bring stuff back to the, and I get it, you know, things get technical where, you know, the kids and their behavior and stuff come into play. But when you can start playing them big games again,
Friday night games,
it's little trinkets and stuff that used to go into the basketball scene of Peoria.
Yeah.
You look forward to Friday nights. You look forward, like, you play them out of town teams Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
Yeah, Friday night. We're looking for Manual versus Central. Yeah.
Everybody's off work. Yeah. Ain't nobody got to go to work tomorrow.
I do hate that. I hate them like Thursday.
Yeah,
games. I'm trying to rush off work and get to the game. Then I still got to go to work tomorrow.
Exactly.
And all of that. I do hate that. And the games feel early. The game is at like 5, 6 o'clock. That feels early for me personally. I agree. Bring back the Friday night lights.
And of course, I agree with you.
Bring back March Madness, man.
Bring that back.
You bring back March Madness, and you turn the city right back up. And the Gus Macker, of course. I did say that as well. And I think you turn the city right back up on the basketball scene.
You got it. I mean, that's all that goes into the basketball scene right there.
Yeah.
That's, excuse me. That's it's not hard. It's not hard at all.
I don't know, like, what goes into. Again, I don't know how we even lost the business of March Madness in itself. Like, that's a whole conversation. In retrospect, Peoria has been doing it a lot, though. In the last 20 years, we've lost a lot of business in general. So I don't know what goes into that and how we rectify that to get that type of business back. But I think that was crucial for the city. Like I said, not only do we have 3 schools that are phenomenal in those areas, but Peoria in itself is a big enough market to also bring that notoriety. There's no reason we should have to go all the way to ISU to go play, or that we should be going to Normal and places like that to have to go play. And we got a college arena right here in town. Exactly. We got a Civic Center right here in town.
Exactly.
That don't even make sense, y'all.
I always felt like, though, like, just on a separate scale, it's like Bradley in their own little bubble.
And it's crazy because you right in the thick of what's wild. It's like you're not on the south end necessarily, but you still below the hill. Like, you right there in comparison. You're right on Western and Main, y'all. And y'all are disconnected from the city, and you right in the heart of the city. So that in itself is wild. You'd think a lot more kids from the area would funnel into even going to Bradley for school.
Thanks.
And turning that program up. Back in the day, we did have a few, kids going to Bradley. You had your Ruffs and all of that.
Sellers.
Yeah, you had your Sellers. I'd be interested in even seeing that and seeing kids stay home or at least go to Illinois.
Shout out Deitch.
Yeah, shout out to Deitch for staying home. Yeah, enough of us don't do that. And again, that's because we don't have enough to.
There's 2 sides of that coin, though.
What's the other side?
Because for me, like, I always put myself in the mindset of if I was, recruited or anything like that, I would want to leave just to get a different, different feel of things. Because my time at, you went to A&M, you left, and, just go get some different culture somewhere. Something to add to the pot. Like, I don't think it takes away, but I think as an athlete, it should be something that's considered.
So, like you said, I do agree from that side of things. But same thing, you said I left and went to Alabama for the exact reasons. I wanted to get out of Peoria and go see something new.
Right.
But thinking about it from an aspect of building up a name for the area, I think about it from that aspect more so. So we can leave and go to anywhere else, right? And turn up LSU or turn up A&M.
Facts.
But again, at the same time, when we're at home and raising our kids is that there's not enough opportunity here. It's not that because y'all always leave.
Yeah.
Nobody stays to build the programs up in Peoria. Y'all get big off of the Peoria market and then leave.
Exactly.
And then you don't bring back, you don't give back or put back into the programs here.
That though, Bradley don't really recruit.
They don't.
In-house.
And that's what I'm saying. Why are you not? You see your state champs at Manual, right?
You do.
You're watching this, Bradley.
You do.
Are y'all gonna go? And I get a lot of them are underclassmen, but are y'all gonna go recruit any of those kids? Are you gonna let
look at all the
Miami, Ohio, and everybody else come snatch them up instead?
It's a lot of talent that have been slipped through the cracks. It's a lot of this goes way beyond And I mean, granted, some talents that have come out of Peoria are too big for Bradley. Yeah. Some talents Bradley can't house that. Sorry. Like, if you go back and think if Bradley would have recruited a Sean Livingston, you can't do it. It's not going to happen. he deserved to be at a Duke.
I mean, Sean didn't go to school either way to win,
He did. So if he did pick a school, Bradley couldn't have been one. I'm sorry. He would have had to go to, if he going to do hometown cooking, it would have to Illinois.
Yeah.
That's as good as it was going to get.
Well, why can't Bradley house a Sean Livingston, though?
It's too mid-major.
But that's the thing. That's like you getting right on topic on where we was debating and arguing. We was talking about the mid-majors. And I'm like, but so in A&M, right? Mm-hmm. And A&M is also a mid-major. I think it gets confused and forgotten. HBCUs are D1 schools, guys. Yeah. Jackson State got the notoriety that they got. Why? Because Deion Sanders and his son came here, right? We're never going to get the opportunity to build up these programs, like I said, if everybody's always saying, well, let's go. Bradley's going to remain a mid-major because you're never going to go recruit anybody past mid-major level.
Thanks.
So you're going to remain mid-major, but you could go and compete with the main schools if you go get the names and do the recruiting, guys.
These is facts.
If you want to stay here, that's where you're going to stay, though.
That's facts. That's true. I ain't mad.
It's just perspective. It's something to think about with me.
It's not right or wrong.
I got nothing but sons and one daughter, so it's something that I think about all the time.
Yeah.
Because in my mind, of course, as a Richwoods alum, I'm like, oh, my kids are going to Richwoods. My son, even my sons now, they play football for Richwoods.
Right.
Been playing flag football since they were 5.
True.
But I don't even live on Richwoods. First of all, I live on the south end, up the street from Manual.
Right.
My daughter starts high school in 2 years, so it's like be realistic. Where am I going to send my children? Where am I genuinely considering sending my children? I could send them to Richwoods. We're not going to speed
past that like you ain't say JL going to be in high school.
JL's in 6th grade. School will be out here in a month and a half, basically.
Dang.
And then they go right back in July.
Shout out JL.
JL's going to be in 7th grade. I'll have a high schooler. And first of all, we got twin high schoolers out down in Missouri, in South Missouri. We got freshmen.
Got you.
And they're boys. They play basketball.
Yeah.
And then we got the rest of the boys coming up who also play basketball and football. So these are things that I'm always thinking about. Me and Jaron sit down and we always are like, well, where are the kids going to go and where are we going to consider them going for college if they have the opportunity? Do we want them to stay home and build up a Bradley or Illinois? Or do we want them to go to LSU? That's his heart, being from Louisiana. Do you want them to go to Grambling or do you want them to go to LSU?
Regardless, it's your legacy to make.
I want them to go to the SWAC personally.
It's your legacy to make, You know what I mean? Speaking of legacy, you got the question here. Go ahead, ask it.
So, speaking of legacy, if you don't know, if you hiding under a rock somewhere, Bam Adebayo of the Miami Heat the other night went ahead and broke Kobe Bryant's all-time record. Well, not all-time, second leading scoring record in a regular season game. Kobe previously held the record, the second place record at 81 points, and Bam crashed that by 2 points, scoring 83 the other night. And apparently, that was disrespectful. Let a lot of the basketball world tell it, from the fans and also analysts and other players. They take that as disrespect on Bam's behalf because, for one, Kobe Bryant is deceased and he held that record. Not only that, a lot of folks don't respect his new record because of the way it came. Because it came against the Wizards, who they don't feel is a playoff team. They feel like they're a team that are tanking currently. And also because half of those 80 points came on free throws. He went to the line, I think, 40 times, was
43.
43 times, and he was about 20 for 43 from the free throw line. And he was about 20 for about the same 43.
He went 36 for 43 from the free throw. 7 for 22 from the 3.
From the 3.
Yeah.
And what was his field goal percentage? I believe it was about 22 out of about 45 or so.
Something like that.
But either way it goes, 83 points breaks Kobe's record to move into second place behind only Wilt Chamberlain with 100 points.
Yep.
How do you feel about that?
Personally, I wouldn't use the word. I don't think it's disrespectful because Kobe himself would tell you records is there to be broken. So I'm not gonna call it disrespectful because eventually it was gonna happen.
Yeah, somebody
was gonna do it. my factors is it was just. I mean, I was speaking on Hood Adjacent. You know, shout out Ray on the podcast. I was speaking on his pod.
Yeah. And
man, it's the fashion of how it happened. You know, it wasn't organic.
How?
It wasn't organic. Like,
what about it was inorganic?
Like when you watch Kobe when he got the 81, you could tell Kobe wasn't hooping thinking, dang, I could probably get close to Wilt. I'm trying to win. One, the game was cooked. You had 61 through 3. And then something I meant to mention.
I had 31 at first.
I meant to mention on Ray's. He had 31 after the first quarter. You could tell the night was going to be special. But something I meant to mention on Ray's podcast was like, bro, before Kobe dropped the 81, he was killing the Mavs through 3. He outscored the Mavs through 3. Mm-hmm. And I'm pretty sure he probably could have eclipsed the record that night. And Phil sat him down and said, yeah, some stuff just shouldn't happen. I can respect that. I can respect it.
And you know I'm a Kobe fanatic.
Right. But my thing is like, one, okay, you going to the line 43 times. That's okay, cool. Then on top of that, it's like, what are we doing it for? Okay, 83 is 83. Fine. You got it. But like, nobody's going to respect this.
I don't understand. I don't comprehend any negative takes, to be honest. And this is when I say Kobe fanatic, I named my son Kobe.
Right.
Like, so I am a Kobe fanatic. Like, and I still don't comprehend why anybody would be upset. I think if Kobe were alive right now, I think he would have congratulated Bam on breaking his record. First of all, like you said, records are meant to be broken.
Yeah.
I don't know if you saw the clip from Bam after the game where he, explained how he felt about it. And I agree wholeheartedly with every word that he said. He basically said, and I was thinking this way even before I saw the clip, but y'all are upset with Bam for scoring 83 points. But you're not upset at the defense for allowing him to score 83 points.
He was getting money.
You're mad at the 40 times at the free throw line as if I fished for 40 times to the free throw line. Y'all kept fouling me. I'm driving the ball and you keep fouling me. Bruh, there's 2 minutes left in the game. And I watched him drive through 4. I can't cuss. I watched him drive through 4 men and get fouled. Why are you still fouling him and he has 70 points? What are we doing, guys? You're mad at Bam for going to the free throw line because you keep fouling me?
I'm not a fan of answering a question with a question. I have to at this point. Why was Bam still in the game?
That's not a me question, that's Bam. That's the coach. And like he said, any other player, stop playing, y'all. You got 71 points and there's 9 minutes left in the game. Who's gonna say, I think I've done enough, coach. Let me just sit down. Who in their right mind is gonna say that if they know there is a record to be broken? I wasn't going for a record when I got the 71. I was just hooping, right? Mm-hmm. I wasn't going for 31 in the end of the first. I'm just hooping. Y'all letting me drop 62. I don't even average 25.
Who else played for the Heat that night?
I don't average 25.
Who else played for the Heat that night?
Not to mention, in Bam's defense, I was never going to sit down because we was missing Hero. We was missing Powell. We was missing everybody. There was nobody there to play but me.
My point is,
so I was going to play the whole game anyway, guys.
Which is why I said he should have sat down.
I was going to play the whole game anyway.
Okay.
If I wasn't scoring 83 points, I wouldn't have sat down because there's nobody here but me. The game was on my back regardless.
I'm coming from a point of view of, okay, look. 1, you're fighting for playoff contention.
I am.
2, clearly health is an issue because I don't have my full team. Bam is playing.
Bam's the healthiest one you got.
You've done what I needed you to do. We getting ready to win the game. I need you to chill out because Tyler Hero's not healthy. Norman Powell's not healthy.
But y'all weren't winning that game, though. Like, it's just the same thing with Kobe's 81. Y'all, Kobe barely won that game with 81.
Miami was up 25 the whole game.
By then.
It's the Wizards. They weren't going to lose.
By then.
After 3 quarters, a man scored 31 points in the first quarter. Y'all weren't going to lose.
Sit him down.
Y'all were not going to lose. He just dropped a game worth of points in the first quarter. Y'all were not going to lose.
I had 63 at half?
Yeah, you had 63 after 3. You had 40-something at half. You did not have... It was cool.
But again, guys... I am a professional basketball player.
You are.
There's no LeBron and no other player would have sat down. Jason Tatum.
And here, I'm gonna say it.
Booker.
I don't like the fact that it's Bam that did it.
Why? That's what it is.
There,
that's what it is.
I said it.
Y'all are not mad. Y'all are not mad that he dropped 83. You're mad that Bam.
I'm mad that it's Bam.
Because if LeBron dropped 83, y'all be talking about him till your lips fell off.
Man, look.
Like,
Brian
stop, guys.
But look,
if Brian would have done it and he would have done it in the exact same fashion, y'all wouldn't have batted an eye. Y'all would have been talking about how he was the GOAT.
I said the same thing.
Like, so stop. I'm talking about as a whole.
I said the same thing.
As a whole, there wouldn't be all these pieces about this 83.
He wouldn't
have disrespected Kobe.
He drops 83, Wednesday night? He drops 83 Wednesday night. Friday, you play the Bucks. And you have 2 points at halftime. Bam ain't gonna do this ever again. Bam is never ever going to do this again.
Which is even more reason why I did it.
Which is why it shouldn't have been you.
That's why I did it.
Now I need Shay. Now I need Ant. I need somebody to make it make sense.
How y'all mad at me though? Y'all are mad like Bam said because you've never played and had the opportunity to do it.
Asia could have did it.
Asia could have done it.
I want Asia to do it. There.
Asia can.
Let it make sense.
But y'all are mad, one, because you're either someone who's never played the game and you could never even try to do it if you wanted to. You've played the game and never gotten close to it.
Right.
Or you've never had the opportunity. I agree with everything Bam said 100-fold. Y'all are mad because it ain't you at the end of the day. That's it. That's all. Because if KD and LeBron and anybody else did it, you'd be praising him. If SGA did it, you'd be praising him. Because y'all praising him right now for breaking Wilt Chamberlain's 127-game record with 20-plus points in a game.
Them records I don't really care about.
But y'all are sitting here making this front-page news at the same time, but you're mad at Bam for going out and playing his game that the Wizards let him play. How you mad? Be mad at the Wizards at the defense.
83 on a G League team.
And Kobe did too.
No,
because Toronto wasn't even a playoff team.
Let's not play like
Toronto wasn't even a playoff team the year that he dropped 81 on them.
They wound up not being.
They never was.
They wound up not being.
They wasn't at the beginning of that season. They wasn't, and at the end of that season they was.
Name me 2 players on the Wizards team.
Trae Young.
Name me 2 players on the Wizards team.
Trae Young and what's the name is over there right now? From Milwaukee, ain't he? Wow, his name just go Middleton.
No,
ain't Middleton still with the Wizards?
In Dallas.
Since when?
Trade deadline.
Oh, I missed that one. Okay.
So give me 2 players. Give me 2 people that played. That I don't even think Trae Young played that night.
Trae Young didn't play that night.
So give me 2 players from the Wizards.
That's not the point.
Now give me 2 players from that Raptors team.
Yes. I don't remember nobody on the Raptors team at
Chris
that
Bosh,
point either.
Jalen Rose. We gonna act like these are scrubs?
I didn't even know Chris Bosh before he came to Miami, personally. I ain't gonna lie to you.
He was a dog in Toronto.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I did not
He was
know
a dog.
Chris. I don't watch Toronto.
But they was whooping the Lakers.
I didn't watch Toronto.
They was whooping the Lakers.
Toronto was one of them teams that I did not watch back then because they wasn't worth watching because they wasn't going to the playoffs.
But
so again,
they was whooping the Lakers.
Again,
they was up a dub. And Kobe had to lock in, and that's how the 81 came about. So when I say organically hooping, Kobe
Kobe had to do that because his team literally put it on him to do it. So Kobe didn't have scrubs, and they couldn't get it done necessarily.
Did you hear his quote from the 81-point game? Who was I supposed to pass to? Smush Parker?
Trade them all.
Who was I supposed to pass to?
Y'all were passing me the ball back. I was giving y'all the ball.
Who was I supposed to pass to?
And y'all was passing the ball back to me. Not to mention, either way it go, Toronto, the Kobe didn't play nobody against Toronto. No different than them not playing nobody with the Wizards. Just saying. Look it up.
You gonna make me look up the rest. I know what they wound up not doing. I get that.
They didn't even make the playoffs.
When you compare rosters.
They didn't even make the playoffs, G.
That's fine. That's fine.
Just saying. Y'all can't be mad at Bam. Y'all can't be mad at Bam. I don't think that man went out there trying to disrespect Kobe or something like that. But at the end of the day, any player that got an opportunity to break a record, I think they're going to try to break a record.
Yeah, they had a decent little 2K team.
It's not often that you see and I know it's a separate sport, a Saquon Barkley have a chance to beat a record and say, oh, no, let the little guys eat. And what? I ain't going to lie to you.
And why did Saquon
I'm finna eat.
Why did Saquon say it?
I'm finna
I'm an
eat.
Eagle fan.
I'm finna eat.
While you eating, you could have hamstring. We got a ring to go get. We got postseason to worry about.
You wasn't the factor in the Super Bowl either way.
We didn't know he wasn't gonna be that. But just in case, we wasn't gonna limit ourselves.
I don't think through the playoffs you got 100 yards.
What?
I don't think I'm not saying total. I'm saying I don't think he had one game with over 100 yards in the playoffs.
You didn't watch the game against the Commanders with me?
Okay, yeah. I forgot. They
you didn't watch
beat the brakes off of the Commanders. You right. My bad.
You didn't watch him do his thing against the Packers?
My bad.
Come on now.
My bad. Okay.
Don't do that.
I don't think he had 100 yards against the Packers.
He had about 80-something.
That's like, I really don't think he had. The Commanders game might be the only game in the playoffs that he had 100 yards last year. So again, I would have ate. I would have got my record.
But we'll never know.
And he ain't Bam. And Bam said, I ain't Saquon.
Man,
I'ma eat.
You dang right.
You put a plate. You take me to a buffet. I'ma eat. What you mean? Oh, you full. You done ate 4 plates. I'm at a buffet. Why would I stop eating, guys? I'm not comprehending.
She gonna throw up.
Like, I'm not full yet.
Stop eating.
I'm not full. I'm still hungry.
But to bring it full around,
Shout out to Bam and his 83. Don't let nobody stump on your greatness.
I'm stomping on it. Because ain't no greatness. I ain't gonna see it again. Not from him.
That's
to answer
tough.
your question, no, it does not soil Kobe's legacy.
No.
I do feel like 81 is always gonna be referenced.
Yeah.
Like the 81 is, and maybe it's because it's modern era.
Yeah.
But 81 is more glorified than Will to 100.
Even that, so Will has always had a weird spot for me personally, because it's not that I want to diminish anything that he's ever done, obviously.
I don't think it happened.
But at the same time, Will had, for the most part, 6 inches on anybody on the entire court. And you just out here doing a bunch of... You're right at the rim.
Ball dog.
So it's like, it's like, that's like Wemby playing in 1960 or something,
The thing I mentioned on Ray's podcast. Shout out Hood to Jason. I can't wait till that episode drop. Shout out Hood to Jason, man. We chopped it on there. Call me crazy.
What?
Wemby's going to be the one to get 100.
No.
Please clip this. Remember I said it. Victor Wembanyama is going to be the one to get 100. Why? Because the NBA is very storied now. It's everything got to repeat itself.
I'd say an SGA or somebody like that to get there before Wemby.
They got to make it make sense.
Luka dropped his first 50 with the Lakers. You gonna leave Luka alone.
I'm a real fan. And then tonight we got a rough night. Like, we tied with the Nuggets.
You gonna leave Luka alone. I think we number 3 at that.
I don't respect stars that don't play D. My favorite player was Kobe. It's a two-way play. I need you on both sides of the ball.
I get it.
His best defense is arguing with the ref.
I get it.
LeBron do the same thing. He's not cut off.
LeBron do the exact same thing.
LeBron ain't great at defense.
I do the same thing, guys.
LeBron is trash on defense.
LeBron's been on all defensive teams, though.
Because of his name. LeBron do not play defense for real.
Do blocks and steals not count as defense?
Okay, he could chase down some blocks.
Do they not count as defense, though?
Congratulations. I want to see you on ball, man up, stop somebody.
But that's a fair and valid question. So it depends on your game, right? Because I argue this about like a Steph Curry all the time. I don't play great hand-up defense, right? I'm significantly smaller than a lot of y'all, but I lead the league in steals nonetheless, though. I'm handsy. I lead the league in steals. I'm handsy, though. I can't play the type of defense that LeBron can play.
be real with you.
Physicality.
AI be real with you. He said I'm terrible on defense. I just know how to play the pass lanes. That's cool.
That's still defense, though.
It is, but that don't make you a great defensive player. You got a good defensive tactic. That don't make you a good defensive player. You could guard on ball. You could play man up.
I guess.
Pull up Kobe highlights on defense versus LeBron's or anybody else's.
That's true.
You can't play defense, LeBron. No. LeBron not trying to guard the best player on the team. LeBron don't want to do that.
Nah, he gonna try to guard somebody smaller that he can manhandle.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Which is why most of his blocks come. Exactly.
Yeah.
the man is. Let's go to the next topic.
Look, he got heated up. He got heated up. Speaking of the NBA, we're gonna stay on the NBA and we're gonna go to the MVP race. So you know it's almost playoff time.
Yeah.
So we are in an MVP race right now. You got SGA, you got Jaylen Brown, you got Cade Cunningham. Who's your front runner for MVP?
Jaylen Brown, Cade Cunningham, and who's the third?
SGA.
SGA. Not SGA.
Not SGA again with this 127 games, 20 plus points.
That's cute.
I don't think I've had I don't think I've played a fourth quarter in 30 games now.
That's fine. That's fine, but no.
No.
The Laker in me wants to discredit Jaylen Brown
because
he's a Celtic. I like Cade as a dark horse. It's just not his time yet.
They can keep leading Detroit to number one in the East, though.
They are. But I think the body of work that Jaylen Brown has done without Jason Tatum, and you would expect, even though the East is weaker compared to the Western Conference, I think you got to give Jaylen Brown his nod.
Yeah.
Like, he's actually showing why he was Finals MVP when they won. He's showing why he's actually a voice in the locker room. He's showing, I got this leadership role for a reason. So, with that being said, you make it difficult, and you putting it in the front office now. Like, hey,
it's always been an argument since they've been here. It's been a battle. I don't like that the league and fans have pitted these two teammates.
Yeah.
Against each other their whole career on who is the number one, who's the number two option. In my opinion, there is no number one, number two. It's 1A, 1B.
Right.
Any night, I feel like either one of them could take the reins as needed, but you bring up a very valid point that does bring it to the front office now as to who do you pay. They've been trying to, and like I said, the league and the fans have been trying to force the Celtics' hand since day one to get rid of one of them and make them the number one option. The Celtics have made Tatum the number one option, obviously, but it's a lot of folks that disagree that he shouldn't be the number one option, and it should be Brown. So even speaking on that, we know Tatum came back finally.
Back.
Shout out to Tatum. He's back from injury. He has played about 3 games. I believe he's averaging about 20 points since he's been back. He's been ISOing and all of that. Do you think his return takes away from Brown's MVP race at all?
Not at all. I find Tatum trying to find himself in the offense now. Like, where you used to go and you know exactly what you're going to get out of both. Now it's like, hey, you not finna mess up what we've been having going on, man. Like, you still Jason Tatum.
Yeah.
But we not finna rush you back.
You saw Melo got into it lightly with Tatum's trainer about that, because Melo on his podcast mentioned Tatum, when you come back, you don't need to take away from nothing Brown's doing, kind of play the background and whatnot. And Tatum's kind of like, I'm not here to be a role player. I'm here to play my game, right? I'm not back. I didn't come back to just be a sideline hustler. Like, I came back to be Tatum.
Right.
And so it's like, what does that mean for a Tatum, though? Because we know Tatum to be a go-getter. He's a first team offense, first team defense. He, in my opinion, got snubbed for the MVP finals. I'm an Olympic champion, etc. And I was deemed the number one option on this team. This is my team. So how does Tatum come back in? How do the two of them find a way to coexist with Brown, showing that clear as day, I can be the number one option and take this team where they need to go without you being here?
I'm gonna take so much pride in answering.
But I am back now, and I don't want to. Again, like I said, how do they not clash? How do I not take your team from you? But how do I come back and not take what you doing and impede on what you got?
You gotta pick one.
You gotta pick a side.
You're gonna pick one, because now you're dealing with 2 alpha males. Yeah. It's not gonna work. I
don't think Tatum's an alpha by any means, though.
He's not, but
I think that is people's problem with him, is that he's not an alpha male.
So it's either Tatum
gave you the reins and you won't be an alpha.
It's either he accepts, you take the back seat to Jaylen Brown, or, and I think the Celtics would do better trading him off.
Tatum?
Yeah. Celtics lost a lot of depth. So if we being honest, it's really, I can't name.
You lost Porzingis, you lost Holiday. Who else did you lose? That's all.
Marcus Smart was on that.
Yeah, you lost Smart. He wasn't doing nothing.
He could leave us, honestly.
Yeah, he ain't doing He a long time from defensive player.
It's just a lot of no names on there right now. Like,
no, you still got Derek White. You still got Tatum.
Of course, I mean, aside from
you got your main core.
You got your core, but as far
Pritchard's
as like
going off, Hauser's going off.
And I mean, honestly, I don't care what the Celtics do.
They lost Horford too. I forgot.
Yeah, they lost Horford. Honestly, oh no, they gained Vucevic.
Yeah.
I don't care what they do as a Laker fan, but I think is from a bit because the league is a business at the end of the day. If they got to pick,
you picking Brown.
You got to pick Brown. Do
you pick Brown based off of the last 5-6 years that they've been together, or do you base that off of what you see him doing this year? As
both.
In, like you said, still being able to command the locker room and command the court with no Tatum. Is this unfortunately for Tatum going to be the nail in the coffin we was looking to see this whole time? We've always had y'all two here, so it's hard to tell who is, right, when y'all both going off. But then you go down and we get a full year watching Brown and nothing changes. As far as our team, Brown keeps us right where we always were. Is this basically like this told us everything we needed to know?
Yeah, this is exactly that.
Damn.
Like, like I said, it's a business. And what's the best ability?
Availability. In my defense, it's my first injury, guys.
It is, but...
Like, what? I've been available my whole career.
When has Jaylen Brown never...
Jaylen Brown be the one that's hurt.
Hey, he available.
I've been the one available,
been available when you needed him.
I ain't never been hurt when you needed me. Until now.
Hey, it now counts. Now counts.
That's tough.
All we got is...
That's tough.
Right now.
So where do you send Tatum if you have to send him anywhere?
I ain't thought that far yet.
Yeah. And I haven't either. It's like and I don't think nobody has, so everybody wants to bring up the conversation, but ain't nobody thinking about where to send him either, though.
Honestly, somebody like Tatum, the NBA is weird. And I ain't saying it because I'm a fan. I wouldn't be surprised if he wound up in purple and gold. That's something he would push for because he just loved Kobe like that.
No, why would you leave a situation over here like that to go? And if you complaining about trying to find the number one spot in Boston, why would you go over here with Luka?
Because LeBron not going to be there forever.
But you're playing the same game Luka plays at that point.
Nah, Luka needs a bucket getter next to him.
No, Luka needs a big man to lob to. That's it, that's all.
I broke this down for you
Luka don't need another shooting guard on the side of him.
So Luka and Kyrie didn't work?
Yeah, but it didn't.
Luka needs a bucket getter next to him.
But it didn't
because when Luka feels like he doesn't have options, that's when the offense becomes boring. He stands at the top of the key. You're going to dribble, step back, shoot the three, or you're going to back down until you can't no more, do that little scoop layup.
This slow Euro step.
It's easy to game plan against. When you got a bucket getter next to you, Luka's a walking triple-double.
But Luka's a walking triple-double by himself, and he's proven that. I took my team to the finals by myself.
When's Luka last triple-double?
I just had a triple-double.
When?
I just had a triple-double with the Lakers.
When?
Or he might have been just shy of that triple-double, that 50 points.
Yeah, it was shy.
Yeah.
But before 50 points, and it was the Bulls.
And he's had triple-doubles since he's been with the Lakers. Yes, he has. He just ain't scored 50 points. He's had plenty of triple-doubles with the Lakers. Yes, he has.
How many you got this season?
Let me see. I'm going to look it up right now.
Yeah, we going to...
He got plenty of triple-doubles with the Lakers as a team now. Don't do that, y'all. You be playing Luka, and I don't like it.
He's just a crybaby. I don't like crybabies. I don't like stars that don't play defense. I don't like prima donnas.
But you like LeBron.
Who said that?
No.
He got 7 triple-doubles on this season.
This season alone. Okay,
this season.
Exactly.
This season alone.
Exactly.
How many games been played?
Calm down, man.
So I'm saying.
All right, y'all. All right.
But they was coming easy.
Okay.
The triple-double was coming easy when you was with Dallas. You had lob threats.
It's because I was just about to say it's because I had lob threats.
You had lob
too,
threats.
Though. I don't have
Kyrie.
any of that. I'm literally by myself when LeBron's not on the court with the Lakers. Who am I lobbing to? Hachimura, Jackson Davis?
That can't be your only assist though.
Like, come on, guys. Who am I giving the ball to? Who's on the side realistically? The same way you said earlier. Name
Austin Reeves should be right there. Don't discredit Austin Reeves.
Austin Reeves ain't did nothing since he been back from injury. That was luck.
He been hurt. That was not luck.
That was luck.
Austin Reeves is a hooper for
like
real.
That since he came back.
He got hurt
at all. You didn't get an ACL or something like that.
He was hurt.
You didn't have some major injury, Reeves.
You gotta watch that man close. AR is a dog and been a dog.
I ain't saying Reeves ain't good.
Been a dog.
Who does Luka really have as a threat?
Because that third option is his.
Who does Luka have as a threat on the side of him?
He got AR if he wanted. Because it's not LeBron. As bad as people want it to be, it's not LeBron.
That's my point.
It's not LeBron.
And it ain't Hachimura, and it ain't Jackson Davis, and it ain't Hayes. I mean, I keep saying Jackson Davis. That's the Warriors.
We lost Anthony Davis. He gone.
No, I was thinking of from the Warriors, Jackson Davis.
Okay.
But it's none of them. Is my point.
Yeah.
And Reeves is iffy.
For right now.
So again, you asking Luka to do the same thing you was asking him to do in Dallas, but with less snap.
Hey, Josh Allen at NBA.
And you see where Josh has gotten where. All right.
Yeah, I don't care about that.
Exactly.
That's Mark's boy.
Josh ain't got nowhere, ain't he?
That's Mark's boy.
Let me see. He's had 8 career triple doubles while playing for the Lakers, and he said 7 of them this year.
What's this season?
That's tough. His most recent was a 40-point triple double back in December with the Lakers, which was it's 2-3 months ago.
Oh, Jazzy.
I wasn't that far ago.
I like how you get quiet after your takes don't really pan out. You get real, it gets real minimal.
Looking for MVP.
No. No.
He gonna get one of these days.
He will eventually.
Get my man that MVP one of these days.
He need to learn I need him to go through a defensive clinic in the summer.
Yeah, he go. All right, he gonna do that. Y'all gonna give it to him then?
Yes.
Because I got everything else.
At least play
I'm top 5, if not top 2, in everything.
Luka can't even hide. You can't even blend in on defense. It's clear. We're gonna pick on him. Yeah. He's slow.
Maybe putting a Gobert on him.
Yeah.
That's tough.
No.
That's tough. Well, switching subjects a little bit, switching sports a little bit. We're going to get over here to the NFL, and it is almost draft time.
Yep.
As of next month, as of April, and it is currently free agency.
That's where my GM shines on draft night.
Yeah. We're going to see what the Eagles are going to do. But we told y'all last week that Max Crosby was a Raven, and I got excited and said we was winning the Super Bowl. And then they said, psych.
You don't have him.
No, you don't have Max Crosby after all. He did not pass his physical.
You got Bill Cosby.
He got Bill Cosby. Look, you don't have Max Crosby.
Yeah.
He didn't pass his physical. So the Ravens said, never mind. We'll give you back, and we'll take Trey Hendrickson instead off of your hands.
And they did it so sneaky.
They ain't doing necessarily sneaky.
That news came through at 5 a.m. Yeah.
Okay.
And we gonna resend this today, and then when you wake up in the morning, yeah, Trey, here you go.
So that's tough. So what does that do? That put the Raiders in position, right? Because they had given up 2 first-round picks, 26 and 27, for Max Crosby. Mm-hmm. So they said, nope, let me get my picks back. You take that guy back.
Right.
So what does that do for the Raiders now?
I think the Raiders they
go back jack them up.
It does, but it doesn't. You know what I'm saying? It's home for him. It's not.
But you have a guy that not only did we already know he was hurt, right? Mm-hmm. And this is one of the most sought after defenders in this free agency now. The most sought after. But what does that do for his stock now, though? Because you failed a physical, and the Ravens sent you back. Now every other team is going to be looking at that. No,
he's still Max Crosby.
You still a hurt Max Crosby.
Hey, he had surgery for a reason. And just because you failed a physical, hey, I think it goes to, one, you go to, if he gets traded, because I believe it's still on the table. If he gets traded, go to somebody that is not really, immediate for you to get there. Because we already contended. Get well. And when you get back, we're going to be even better.
So does he go to Dallas? Is Dallas still even in the conversation?
I said contending.
That's the type of stuff Dallas needs to contend.
I said contending.
That's what Dallas needs is a defense to be able to contend. That's what they missing. They let go of Micah. They got Rashawn Gary now from the Packers. First of all, what is with Dallas and the Packers right now?
Yeah, they got a little.
Y'all got a little love.
Yeah, a little love connection
going on or something right now.
No, it's weird.
But you got Rashawn Gary on the one side of your defense, right? Mm-hmm. I think Max Crosby on the other side is That's Smoke's boots, right? That's your defense right there. It makes perfect sense. It makes sense.
But when does Jerry Jones do anything that makes sense?
Oh, okay. Jerry Jones do last minutes makes sense though.
So I think you got the right division. I think you got the wrong team.
Eagles?
Amen.
They lost a lot on defense. Is Lane back now this year?
Lane did say he was coming back. Year? Yeah, but that's on O-line.
You had somebody else retired though, didn't y'all?
No.
No?
Mm-mm. I think Brandon Graham is going back. I think he's going to go back in retirement. But we lost N'Kobe Dean to the Raiders.
Yeah.
We lost Reed Blankenship to the Texans. Mm. But we did pick up Reek Woolen
I saw that.
From Seattle, which makes our cornerback room outstanding. Yeah. I love that pickup. But I do think as long as Jalen Carter is not included in that deal, I think Max Crosby can happen. And Howie is a...
You're going to have to give up something because he's not a free agent. So you're going to have to give up something big for Max Crosby. And us Jalen Carter's absolutely going to be in that deal.
2026 first round pick. And the Raiders already got number 1. Who says no to having a number 1 and a number 23 pick?
I'm thinking if we want to give up a first round pick, that's Philly though. On the one hand, we could afford to let go of a first round pick. Yeah,
it'd be all right.
We could afford that.
It's Howie.
We could afford
Howie just he's crazy like that.
We could afford that.
And Howie we trust.
To go back and win a championship, and like we say, year off, year on for Phillies, and this is the year on for them.
It's definitely year on.
So.
And I think all the drama surrounding what's going on, I just think that, and Jalen's talking very, very highly of Sean Gannon.
Yeah.
So I think this year, and one thing people got to learn is how to read Jalen Hurts. Mm-hmm. Jalen, he's not going to disrespect or come out and say nothing too crazy or outlandish. Yeah. But if you read him, you can tell. Player. All last year, that OC, you could tell he wasn't fun. I'm not having fun. The offense is not it. It's not it. It's not it. We run an inside zone and 4 verts all game. Teams are picking us apart all game.
Yeah.
Because we don't have nothing.
And y'all couldn't get Saquon going to save y'all lives.
So Kevin Patullo, that was the best news I could have gotten off.
Was him getting
the firing?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
That's how I felt about.
I felt like we won the Super Bowl.
That's how I felt about Harbaugh. No offense,
really?
Harbaugh. Absolutely.
Oh man.
Like him and the OC.
OC.
Yeah, it was time for them to both go.
I love the confidence in her. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. And that's what I said. No offense, John Harbaugh. I know he a Hall of Fame coach and all. But if you ask me, the coaching was the issues. I'm watching y'all out there. Y'all trying y'all hardest to force it all on Lamar. Like, you don't have Derrick Henry. What are y'all doing out here, guys?
Right.
What are we doing?
Which leads me to my question for you.
Yeah.
With the Trey Hendrickson pickup, how do you feel about that versus the Max Crosby? Okay. You still feel like you're getting a ring?
Yeah, I still feel like they got a great chance because that's also a great defender. He's he's up there with the JJ and the Myles Garrett and the sack leaders conversation and all of that.
Yeah,
defensive player of the year conversation and whatnot. So him back fully healthy, and just as a big FU to Cincinnati.
I feel you. Yeah, that's true. That's
just
true.
In the division, I love that for them just because it's out of the division.
Things have gotten interesting.
It has.
The Chiefs picked up Kenny Walker.
I saw that.
That's a nice pickup.
I saw that. And Pacheco went
to Detroit.
Yeah, I saw that.
Ray is still in the room, and he's a Bears fan. So, Pacheco and Gibbs together. I think Montgomery it's not gonna work like Montgomery.
Montgomery was cold.
Like, it ain't gonna be Sonic and Knuckles.
Yeah.
It's not gonna be that at all. But Pacheco and Gibbs, I don't know, man. I
think Gibbs is going to be their, scat back type of runner where he's going to catch the passes and the short passes and all that type of running. And Pacheco will be just not even that he's a power runner necessarily, but he's more of a power runner than Gibbs is. Gibbs is a lot more like finesse and not even finesse ain't the word I'm looking for. He's more of an all-around player.
Gibbs a dog, man.
He's more of an all-around player.
You could put Gibbs in that class with the McCaffreys and Saquons of the world because he can receive. He can definitely run it.
McCaffrey's tough.
McCaffrey is definitely tough. He's definitely
That's like
tough.
him and Puka is in a category by themselves.
Yeah.
That's tough.
Yeah. But I'm just talking about in the class of receiving and doing
being able to do both. Alvin Kamara, he reminds me a lot of Alvin Kamara.
Are y'all getting rid of him?
No, not to my knowledge. We restructured his deal last year. We restructured his, I believe, 3-year, 4-year contract last year. We had just re-signed him the year before that to another 3-year deal, and then we restructured that last year. Got you. So I think they're just restructuring to open up their cap space so that they can get some help. Speaking of, the Saints got Etienne Jr. Yeah, so they got him some help. Ooh. Hey. Ooh. I'm calling it right now. You want to say record it? I'm calling the Saints making the playoffs this year. Say I said it. Who that? I said it. The Saints making the playoffs this year. Who is that? Who that? Don't do that. Who that? I don't know. Who that said they're going to beat them Saints? In the league? I don't know. I don't know who that is. You know the Saints won their last 5 games of the season, first of all. Let's just start there. Who they play? They played. It was a lot of division. They had to play their division about 4 times out of them 5. I want to say, but that's tough though. Like Baker and them wasn't Baker and them ain't lightweight necessarily. No, they not. That whole division in itself is all in a rebuild phase right now. Period. That whole division's in a rebuild phase right now. But I'm telling you, I'm calling y'all laughing. All right, y'all laughing. I call the Saints in the playoffs this year. Watch. Okay. Who else is in that division? Who else you think? Y'all got the Falcons. We got Kyler Murray. Hold on now. Because the Panthers. Bryce Young's looking decent. Panthers is going to be a problem. They lost Rico Dowdle also, too, and that was their driving force last year. But they gained Jalen Phillips from us. It's hurt. That hurts. I think the Saints are going to be competitors in their division truly finally this year for the first time. I think y'all be 500. Since Drew left. Y'all could be 500. Y'all could be 5. We can make the playoffs with that. At best. Y'all can make the playoffs with a losing record. We can make the wild card with that. Yeah. Just saying. Okay. I ain't say we was going to be, we was going to the Super Bowl, but I said we making the playoffs this year. Saints will make a wild card this year. I'm calling it. I get it to you. You hit it on the note. We addressed that. Kyler Murray. Kyler Murray is a Minnesota Viking now. Who else is it that went over there to the Falcons now? Tua. How do you feel about Tua being a Falcon now? Carry on. Carry on. They got a black quarterback, which is carry on. Kinda. Not really. Carry on. Not really, actually. He's Hawaiian. Never mind. Yeah, he's Samoan. Samoan, not hang loose, dude. How do y'all feel about Kyler Murray though to the Vikings? That is a legitimate time will tell. I think it was good for him to just go sign a 1-year deal because he's in a position right now where he just needs to go remake his name for himself. It's true. I don't think that he is backup material yet. He still deserves a starting position, but I think he needed a fresh slate to go make a name for himself again. But I don't think that the Vikings should just give up on JJ yet. I think JJ needs a full year because JJ hasn't had a full year under his belt yet. That's true. Healthy, just as a backup quarterback. That is true. He ain't had one full healthy season as just the backup quarterback yet. So it's like I think you give him a year to just be a backup healthy. Hey. JJ, you might just want to ask for your exit, bro. You see what happened with Sam? No. Hey, Sam would have got him a ring when he left. There's nowhere you're going to go get a ring. Calm down, kid. Go sit down and get back to practice, I'm playing. Get back to practice, kid. You ain't even deserved us to talk about anything other than practice. You ain't even been healthy, kid. So you go sit down, let Kyler go make his name so he can go earn another check somewhere else. Dang. And then we'll bring you back in 27 and let you go ahead and get your one suck for JJ. It got to. It got to suck for him. That has to. That's trash. That has to. Oh, well. This is your 4th season. Oh, well. You're coming into year 4, and you ain't played a full season yet. Yeah. It's tough. It's real tough. And then to wrap that all up, Gino, like I said, I suggested that he bring it all full circle and make a stop back to the Jets where it all started. And that's exactly what he did. The Jets picked Geno Smith up to be their new starting quarterback. And it's back to where it all started from. So do you think he redeems himself again? with his second stint with the Jets? Does he have a comeback player of the year type of year like he had with Seattle?
No.
You don't think that? Do you think Geno was the problem over there with the Raiders, or because Geno? Come on now. In his defense, Geno went from being a top 5 passer in this league the 2, 3, 4 years prior to that, a playoff team every year that I've been in Seattle, like all of that. I don't go from that to just how I looked last year.
When I did
worst quarterback in the league, that got to be a Raiders organization thing.
When I did watch the Raiders,
it was you. Don't get me wrong, like it was you, but I don't think it was you. I think it was the organization at the end of the day. But it was you out there jacking up, Geno. But it wasn't your fault.
I would be rooting for Geno. Be like, come on, bro.
Yeah.
You got it. You got it.
He jacked up so many of my parlays. Man.
Don't even get me started. I just need you to get 175 one time.
Geno, 150 combined? You can't get 150 combined, Geno. 86 yards? What is this?
Hey.
What is this?
You throw a dart at a wall and you miss. What you
Come on, man.
What you want? What more do you want from me?
I done put the man down for 100 combined and been like, you know what, Geno? Just quit.
I think it's a Raiders thing because
I think it was the Raiders.
Jazzy should have been better than what I thought. I think his rookie season should have been better than what it went.
It wasn't a bad season, but they put him in position to get hurt too, though.
Yeah, the Raiders just
the organization.
Yucky.
I hope now though that they have Tom over there, and I know they had Tom last year, obviously, but this is his first year with the team. I think that Tom is going to rebuild that program. I'm confident that Tom will rebuild the program. Yeah, you don't think so?
That's just one man. I don't know. We'll see.
I got hopes for Fernando Mendoza coming in next year.
Yeah.
I think that they're going to try to surround him accordingly.
Just get him somebody to throw to.
They have plays. They got Renfro and everybody over there. They have players. That's the issue with the Raiders. It's not a lack of talent necessarily over there. That is the problem. You have talent. You have the tight end. You have defense. Like, you have it.
Hey, we ain't give up no points to him, though. Shut him out.
And then you got rid of Pete.
Yeah, Pete is gone.
You got to do something, right?
I still ain't forgave Pete for that call in, 2015, 2016?
Yeah, they redeemed themselves, Seahawks. They got that one. That one was for Marshawn.
I ain't forgave him.
That Kenneth Walker MVP was for Marshawn. He said, I did this for you, Marshawn.
That's so upsetting.
Yeah.
He had one job.
Yeah.
Uno
out.
Uno. You had Uno job. One. Uno trabado.
One more play.
Like, yeah.
Tough.
It's terrible.
That's tough. But yeah, that wraps up the NFL so far. Again, we got the draft next month coming up, so we'll see what everybody does.
It's never the draft board I'm paying attention to.
What you paying attention to?
I'm paying attention to them deals that get done.
Yeah, in the background.
Howie is a genius on draft day.
Yeah.
AJ came on the draft day.
I want AJ to be done.
We keeping him.
I want AJ's era in Philly to be done.
We keeping him.
After what I watched in that playoff games, you're done, AJ.
Hey. Mind your New Orleans Ravens business, okay?
Mind my New Orleans Ravens business.
Your Baltimore Saints. We mind them over there. Stay over there.
I'm a mind my who that Ravens business, but who them Ravens. However, though,
man,
Lamar for MVP. Yeah.
Jalen. It's time. Wake up.
Pat'll be back. Pat also said he's coming back. Pat said, don't worry about it, y'all. I'll be back. To start the season, you ain't got to worry about drafting. I will be back.
You had to come back last year.
I'll be back.
And you lost.
I'm talking about like from injury. Like Pat said, I'm not sitting the season out. I'm going to be starting game
I'm glad
1.
You said that. Before we wrap up.
I'm here.
Before we wrap up. Pat was never hurt.
You don't think so? We watched at Pat ankle.
Pat was never hurt.
I seen it.
It wasn't torn.
What he said? I seen it.
I don't think he was torn.
I seen it with my own 2 eyes.
Pat was fine.
Where you getting this theory?
This is a narrative.
We saw a side though.
Man, please.
That's like saying Daniel Jones' ankle didn't snap in half. We seen
How many times we see Mahomes' ankle snap? It snapped in the Super Bowl. And he came back with no problem.
It ran like a 30-yard.
Nothing was wrong. I think the narrative of the season. Gosh, we didn't expect the Chiefs to be like this. We got to do
terrible.
We got to throw something off.
Don't break your leg, Pass. We need an excuse.
We got to throw something off. Pat wasn't hurt
because they was losing, wasn't they?
They had not playoff contention. Gone. No.
They was losing the game.
Absolutely not.
We need a reason to.
No.
We need a reason.
We can't let our golden boy go down like this.
That's
Hey, go out there, fall.
My leg.
You tore your ACL, okay? It's an ACL tear. Yes, you only twisted your ankle. You could play next week.
They said it's an ACL and his PCL. They said he tore all of that.
It sounds about as confusing as which elbow for LeBron. That we don't know.
They said he tore all of it, and we seen it. In his defense, we all watched it. I don't think that was a narrative. I think the Chiefs just really were struggling last year. In their defense, the reason I don't go with your narrative is we've watched this downslide in their defense for the last 3 seasons. The Chiefs wasn't supposed to be in the last 2 Super Bowls that they was in.
They wasn't.
But they got there somehow.
They
so
wasn't.
this season, last season, was not a surprise. They were headed here 2 seasons ago. Come on now.
Hey, we put BTA in the Super Bowl, though, so I'm going to be all right with that.
Y'all did.
No, man, it's always fun kicking it with you, Jay.
Always.
Fun. Until next week.
Y'all already know.
You know, it's your girl. It's your girl. It's your girl.
It's your girl, Jazzy J.
It's your girl.
It is.
It's your girl. Hey, your boy Ace Boog. Like, come on, man.
In Kobe voice, I am a girl.
Man.
I am no, he be saying I'm not a boy because it's ponytail. Everybody be saying, telling him she's so cute. He like, I'm not a boy. I don't know what he say. I'm a boy. I'm not a girl.
Well, I'm not a girl.
I'm not a girl.
I'm still in that.
That's what you got. I'm not a girl.
Still in that.
But yes, it's your girl Jazzy J.
And your boy Ace Boog. And it's been another one, man.
Yes.
4TR His and Hers. Man, listen to us on 90.7 WAZU Peoria, strictly hip hop.
Yes.
And now you got a visual. So now you can put a name with a face. You understand what we saying? It's been one. We out.